move on to the bracket tomorrow on the winner's side. And those with the 3rd and 4th seats are going to start in the loser's bracket. So you are fighting for something important. You never want to start out in the loser's bracket, but still, it's no elimination quite yet. These guys are just fighting for the best position to be in tomorrow, and we're going to start out with the one that we called. We wanted to see the Sheik, and it is gonna come through. And like I said, Javi is also no stranger to this character. He knows the matchup, he plays the character as well from time to time, and he tries to go for a heavy hitter this time, that being Wolf, which is also a great character that he has in his roster.
Yeah, completely right, but right now, the situation is completely in the favor of Rocks going ham, really dealing a lot of damage already, 57%. We know that Sheik is able to deliver a lot of hits and not a lot of damage, but here it's completely the other way around. It's proving that you can bring a very efficient offensive with the Sheik warrior, and look at that, Javi finally breaking that 0%, which looked like a curse, but Rox is not slowing down, already trying to find those backers. He's not gonna be, the nerfs are going to be flying over there. Great stuff from Rox, who is simply in a complete oppression session. Javi paid to be here, Javi paid for this game, and he is unable to play it. Play the game, Javi, come on! Rox is simply steamrolling him.
And this isn't even a DLC matchup, this is base roster, so he did indeed pay the first fee, and that's that. Getting a lot of percent on top of that, but of course, here's the classic problem that Sheik has, right? How do you kill? What do you kill when you lab your setups with the needles and the bouncing fish? This is what differentiates Rox from all the other Sheiks on the planet. The kill confirms, and like you said, Curl, a lot of hours in training mode just to be able to connect these, so that's the first one we saw. We can expect a lot more coming through, and of course, the oppression session does not stop, because Javi still has yet to find a way to put that much percent onto Rox. We are pretty much even percent, but with a stock in favor of Rox.
Yeah, you are completely right. Javi is unable to find some standing ground. The floor is simply shaking because Rox is not letting him breathe even. Look at this combo's great. The forward tilt, the forward there, the up tilt, the forward there. Everything is working on Rox's favor. Great spacing over there. Starting something else. Already a full stock and a half away from Javi, who I am sure knows now that Wolf was not the best option, trying to go for the read, but not gonna land with the dash attack. And Rox able to play the safe game, the intelligent game right now, understanding perfectly the moment. Not overextending, not overcommitting, because he simply has to find these mistakes from Javi, trying to do some extra damage, and sooner or later he's gonna take that second stock, and I am sure it's going to be before Javi's take the first one from him.
Most likely, considering the percent building up, and of course the setups Rox has. And by the way, people, I must remind you that this is Hazard's off. These movements from the platforms, you will usually see the platforms being on the edges, right? Kind of like with Kalos Pokemon League, but now you can see them going to the center and stuff. And look at Rox. I wanted to mention this because Rox has been adapting miraculously, I mean, in a marvelous way to the movement of the stage properly. When you have the Final Destination set up, look at how much time they spend on the footsies. They don't want to go in. They are playing some really solid neutral. And finally, Javi lands an up smash, but it's still not enough to kill. This upper will do it, though. So we know that Rox is adapting slowly, but if there is one region that knows how to adapt, it's Mexico City. So we can still see anything happen in the next few games if Javi loses this one.
Yeah, it's gonna be a complete, very hard job to do. But Javi has the history, Javi has the experience to do it. But right now, Rox doesn't care about history. These young boys, but that's what you needed! That's what you need, a little bit of overextension, and Javi looks right straight into the eye, lands the forward B, and the Wolf is going to simply take it out. And right now playing smart, a little bit of shakiness from Javi, from Rox, but still, he's still in absolute control. It doesn't mean anything for him. The drag down into the down smash, very spectacular. Sadly not hitting Javi in this moment, but again, Javi simply working so hard to get one access, and even if he lands it, the DIs from Rox are simply too good. There is not much to do right now. Of course, we can bring the pain. Oh, great spot dodge over there, not caring about that dash attack. And look at that, the 2-frame in perfect balance. Man, he's playing sweet. He's playing hot right now, too.
Absolutely, and look at the care he's taken into going for those edge guards. He wanted that confirmed to go off stage because he does not want to be hit by those side Bs ever again. That little scare he had was determinant in the remainder of the match, and that's how he was able to take it. You know, other players might get really scared off by those kinds of interactions where they end up dying after an attempted edge guard, but Rox is built different. He knows that it was his mistake to go down there, and he's like, all right, well, what I learned from that is that I just can't overcommit, so I'm going to I'm gonna stay on stage for a little longer, and then I have to be extremely certain of when I'm gonna go off stage with those bouncing fishes. But hey, that's just the first game. Like we saw, Javi was also adapting on the go, and now we're going to small battlefield. No more hazards to think of this time. This is going to be the same layout all along, and Nairo's love, like you see on the in-game tag, this being Rox, is going to say the same, invoking Nairo's love because this is still Zelda, and Javi thinking of his counter pick.
Yeah, the blessings from the goddesses. Let's see, Javi. You saw it before. Javi is the counter pick master, but he trusts in his wolf. He trusts in the beast. He wants to become one with the animal. And over here in small battlefield, let's see if they are able to pull something out. Fastly going into it. He knows that oh, great jump over there, missing the grab, and now Javi is the one finally, is the best combo we have seen in all the match tune. I know we only had one game, but finally Javi landing the kind of rhythm that he needed. Great spot dodge yet again, going for the trade. Good stop over here on the up smash, bringing her back, telling her that there's still party over here to dance. And my God, Javi suddenly became like a new man. He's looking and acting, playing like a complete different human being. Ooh, look at that!
The change of stage is so determinant here, because when you don't have the hallucination set up, look at how much confident Javi is to just go in. The trades are going to be so much different, because Rox is committing to an aerial option, and Javi in the meantime is protecting himself, waiting for the landing, or to go down with a hitbox of his own and then trade, because the trades by now are looking amazing for him. Look at this, 3 trades in a row, and this is what he needs. He knows that he has an extra stock to take care of, and Rox is just going to keep on building percent on his side, while not being able to find Javi off stage anymore. And you saw that overextension last game too, so Rox is going to think twice about pulling off those edge guards, but careful with these drag down up airs. Those can be devastating.
Oh, and Javi trying to go for the hardest of reads is not gonna land, but in the center of the stage, Rox finally getting that neutral back into it. Over the neutral gameplay, the needles, of course, bringing a little bit of damage, always useful. A little bit of dancing here, back and forth. No one has to overextend. No one wants to bring the threat. Finally, Javi gets the neutral air, but still, and back again into the neutral. Oh, then again, those 2 frames from. That was miraculous. Oh, great stuff over here by Javi going back into it. Still alive, still able to fight. Rox down almost 2 stocks right here. Javi playing safe. Javi knows that he was a little bit overextended in the last gameplay, a little bit overzealous, but right now he's playing with wisdom. This is what you call the method, trying to bring the mistakes from your opponent. Sadly, Rox is unable to punish that whiffed up smash, and the upper is not gonna be enough. 144%, and still breathing, still alive, and still fighting. This is the first stock from Javi. This is what he needed to be back in the game. Finally losing it, but right now there is a good advantage on him. A little bit of extra credit. Very well done by Javi on this game number 2, dear tune.
Yes, he is pretty much on the position that Rox was in the last game, and so this constant switching of the rules is also going to make a difference in the long term, because they might just be trading games, but depending on the counterpick they choose. And of course, like I said, it's all about the information you can gather. It's all about the adaptation. In Mexico City is adaptation the region, also neutral the region. They have some great punish game as well. But hey, if Javi plays so often with Leia, you can already expect that he's going to get a lot of information from that as well. Rox has yet to find a combo starter, so that's also very important. The defense from Javi is looking immaculate right now, and he's not going for that many lasers. He doesn't need them. It's just conditioning to have Rox in front of you, and then find the last hit, like this neutral air. That's once again the the advantage in stocks, and Javi looking so solid in this game too.
It's a complete evolution, man. This human being has become something else. He is the evolution itself. and proving it with already 57%. This is again a complete stock of that. A great combo over there, ending with the backer, finding the hits, and back into it. Rox has to do something, okay? The jabs are gonna bring a little bit of patience, a little bit of breathing space, and Javi, those neutrals out of shield. Ow! Kick her in the mouth. Still alive right now, going for nice. Ooh, great tech. Sadly, not the kind of resolution that Javi wanted, and this is what Sheik needed, but no, it's not going to be a chance. Javi comes and again kicks the girl on the mouth. Things are rough in the world right now, Toon, but Javi is able to shake it out. He's able to bring it back. Good stuff from the Wild Beast, and having a lot of trust in his first choice, able to take Rox down one-on-one, and this is looking again like a very close, very tight match, Toon.
And we might just see Javi playing the entire set with his same character if he so desires. Because like I said, he is counterpick the player. He has so many characters to choose from. Hero might even come through at some point. But really, with how the first two games went, I don't see a need for that. And what Javi wants is to have access to these really heavy hits and still be able to compete for stage control, right? Hero might be a bit harder to do that with because of his frame data. If Sheik catches you, you're not going to escape ever. It's not that easy to just press a button and do the get off me tool. But we're back to the hazards on rule set being in effect. This is Smashville, and Rox on Smashville in Smash 4 was always devastating. I hope Javi remembers what he used to do in this game, because look, Rox starting out with the first blood like we expected.
Yeah, again, this is his choice. This is his counter pick. And again, those Javi is again trying to find those trades, but the timing from Rox has changed. It's a little bit faster, and he's able to dominate the beast right now, completely taming the animal, at least for the first part of this match. Trying to find something against the Needles, very good option to deal a burst of damage. Great upper, we're gonna make it double. And finally, the backer going for the bouncing fish. Be careful with those overextensions. We know that Javi was able to punish them, but with 0% and working on this zero to death, I think Rox has a little break, a little breathing ground in order to experiment a little too.
Yes, still some, margin of error as to what he wants to do. This percent lead definitely will give you that. And the stage control too, look at this. The pressure when you have the platform near the blast zone is so much, we kind of forgot about it. But really, this is what made this stage such an important element in the other metagame, and this is no exception. Rox is gonna try to get that bouncing fish off the platform, of course, but first he needs to put Javi in that position, and look at this, whipping in front of his shield. That's never good. Javi is more than welcome to go for the shield grabs and the back throws, and you can already tell, Rox being so close to the blast zone means that one hit is going to be enough to take the stock as well. Wolf hits like a truck.
There's a little bit of rage right here. Those backers, as you say, are very, very strong. Los puntapiés de la bestia can be super dangerous. And still, let's see, back into the center, not going to overextend. The upper is going to be enough. Yes, it is. Great stuff over here. Maintaining the patience, maintaining the cold thoughts. And the method is again here all over Rox. Let's see if Javi can bring it back, because Rox seems like, yes, Mexico City is a place of adaptation, but this prodigy, this young player is also showing that he is able to stand the ground in terms of learning and, of course, in terms of adapting. Ooh, stop it! Stop it, Javi! Simply said it. Shut up, Colt. I am your boy. I am here to take it, and we are making things even right here. Now Javi is looking like he is able to read the mind of Rox, finally getting a little bit of hits. The back and forth in terms of the needles yet again, and look at see, this combo is gonna be spectacular. Look at that. Ooh, sadly he's unable to get the tech chase, but still, dude, things are looking nice. These guys are dishing it out. I don't care if my boy is right now losing. This is simply too good Smash to not be happy.
Dude, absolutely. I mean, the Buddha Ciudad Warrior is not doing half bad either. It's a matter of finding those openings, right? Because Rox is showing some openings in his playstyle. As you can tell, if Javi finds him on that platform, that's going to be red alert immediately. No overextensions here. Javi drops shield, and he was for sure pressing a button because Rox was able to find the multi-jab. And look at that, holding back. He doesn't want to go off stage anymore. he still has that little scare from the first game when he was hit with a side B. So Javi is the one with the upper hand in terms of mental game. Whoa, that scared me. He is the one with the upper hand still in terms of mental game, but when it comes to the neutral, I mean, that can still be a trade away from just taking a stock for either one of those players.
Yeah, and in the end too, when you are doing business with Sheik, you always are winning, right? She is not very good in terms of making money because all the trades are going to be in your favor. Her hits are not that strong. Of course, the forward air and the neutral air. So Javi can be betting on that. Javi can go into the trades and get an advantage, get the best part of it. And right now it's still working. Oh, but the confirm is over there. Perfectly placed. The bouncing fish is gonna end the job. And look at that. Able to maintain himself with the advantage. Able to right now find a combo, do a lot of extra credit, and that's what exactly he's looking for. But be very careful because these extra threats in the sides. Oh, the neutral air. Sorry, the dash attack and then the upper are gonna take it. That's impressive. Javi finally looks like he's able to understand and adapt in the way that Rox wants to approach this match. He has been winning the neutral more lately, but still Rox is able to deliver devastating combos. And look at this, the confidence going there with the needles out of the stage. Great stuff from Rox. Sadly, there's not a lot of damage still on his favor, and this could be even in just one extra interaction from Javi.
Uh-oh, indeed. It's looking like one edge guard away. I mean, the more pressure he gets off stage, of course, that's going to be devastating for Javi, knowing how exploitable that recovery from Wolf is. But, you know, you just have to keep in mind that Rox does not want to go off stage, so Javi has the upper hand at that. It's going to be all the time a half edge guard because Rox won't leave the stage in fear of that side B hitting him. And this is, again, the same trait we're looking for. How is Rox going to find the stock? Javi is building percent little by little. These traits are benefiting him every time more than Rox, because you just know that as light as Sheik is, she is going to just end up dying immediately, and Wolf is just waiting. Javi just needs to wait for Rox to commit.
Yeah, but the question is if Rox is gonna do it. Right now he's still winning. Oh, getting the neutral air. Not gonna be enough. Great parry just to prove that he's awake and ready. But the up smash in the options and then try to land, boy, because I have some sharp nails. The claws are going to rip out. And great stuff over there from Javi, bringing it back. That's very important. He started losing and losing bad. So he was able to clutch it. He was able to change the situation around. And now Javi is on match point, able to push Rock to the limit. And let's see what's the option. What is the change? Because this is clearly we can see it's a play it back situation. He's mashing that button. He wants to face him once again here on Smashville. And he knows that he can bring this to game number 5, but Javi, of course, wants to end it now, Toon. Please, get into it, because we are already dealing damage.
Yes, sir. We might just be able to see the end of the set, because, like we said at the beginning, Mexico City has kind of kept the North in check since Spargo, but still, Rox, he's no stranger to this matchup. He has some representatives of the character over in his region, those being Bestaco and Sever, who play some amazing wolves, but as you can tell, Javi is just a beast of a different breed with the way he's playing, and of course, the problem is closing the games out. Look at how many times Rox wins that neutral exchange, but then afterwards, he can't find the position. Well, he can't position himself to get another bouncing fish. He is so hesitant. That first game was so devastating for him from that one exchange. It just keeps showing us the sequels to it.
Yeah, and he was trying there, going for the up smash. He's not gonna land. Javi was ready, and again, getting the damage with perfect spacing. Sadly, there is not going to be the case for that backer, but back again into the even game. Rox always finding more damage, and in the trade, then again, Toon, don't do business, or well, Sheik, stop doing business. Go for the certain damage. You can go for the trades. Javi very smartly, very intelligent, trying to go for that interaction. And again, the bouncing fish. Yes, we are back into it. Even Steven, things are 0-0, and things can only get better too.
Yes, sir. It can only go up from here for Javi, who again, being a disadvantage for so long, you would expect him to lose the stocks more often, but this is just the nature of the character that Rox is moving right now. And Javi not only gets the traits in his favor, he is also earning the percent lead at times, and when that happens, look at how Rox responds, Cold. He keeps throwing these aerials a lot more often and a lot unsafer, so if Javi notices that, there's a window of opportunity for him to punish a lot more. He is not getting percent on top, at least, you know, dealt to him. But yeah, Rox is the one who keeps showing his guns too often, and you can tell from this advantage that Javi has now, right? The desperation from Rox is showing. And this isn't even the hardest set he has to play. Remember, he still has to face against YMS and Spargo. This is not looking good for the Morphle Warrior. That's the last stock for Rox.
He was able to smell the fear. He knew that he was going to jump, and Javi is able to capitalize out there. And let's see what he can do, because with only 45%, Sheik is going to have to work something magical in order to take this stock fastly. If he doesn't want to get a lot more damage, Rock has to do something fast here. And Javi right now adapting. Javi right now knows what to do. He has find the code. He has break the mind of Rox, and he's able to predict and act accordingly. Very good stuff over there by Rox. Still situation of problem for Javi. No, on the left side, trying to roll away. Very good stuff. Going for the trace again. Javi again capitalizing from this. He needs that. He goes for it because he knows that Rox is willing to swing, and all of those hits are simply in the better end for Javi. Already in a full stock of advantage. Tune, this is crumbling. Right now, Rox is showing that is the adaptation from Javi has really shaken him, and I hope he doesn't have to play next, because I see him a little bit out of balance.
Absolutely, like we said, the traits at the beginning, and you know, for as long as this match has been going, Rox has yet to find a way to put an aerial hit solidly and consistently onto Javi. So yeah, this being the first set he plays is definitely going to cause some issues later on in the remainder of the pool. Because of the boss that he has to play against, he gets a really good confirm from Needles into that up smash, but look at the percent onto him. One backer will do it, and even a forwarder, a back throw, a forwarder, even a neutraler, I think will do it at this point with how light Sheik is. So Javi is just fishing for that last hit. Look at that. Keeps going for the backers, a couple of blasters to put some percent on top. And careful with this, Rox is trying to cheese it as well.
That's it, yes. Yeah, nothing to do out of there. Javi, very smart, going for the certain kill over there with the back throw. Finding the option to get the grab. Very good stuff over here by the two players, but sadly, I have to say it, guys, and I know a lot of my Mexican friends are gonna hate it, but La Pura Ciudad makes it yet again, and I think the internet just broke in order for me to not say that. Lol.
No, I did hear it. I did hear you say it.
Oh, okay.